Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, more bad news. Umar Johnson. I don't have too much to say about Dr. Umar. He was never my hero. I do know a few people who spoke highly on Dr. Umar, so you best believe I'm gonna link them this video after it's over.
Yeah, if y'all boys seen the last video we did about Dr. Umar, I told y'all this nigga scamming. I told y'all. But now they might actually have some proof. So let's find out.
Ever since Umar Johnson made that video where he's in the vehicle talking about his bank accounts have been closed and he need his fans to donate to him
that was
because he
sad.
needs money to take care of himself and he has no money
remember that
because his accounts have been closed. Everyone has been turning on Umar Johnson. I feel like that was the last straw for a lot of people.
With that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars.
I just want y'all to think logically. If I have no bread, I'm not riding around town burning gas. Why are you in the car, Dr. Umar? Why?
So I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account. Please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist.
And people who've been his supporters for years have been speaking out against Umar Johnson. I've seen Cory Holcomb make a video. We'll get to that. I've seen Joe Budden, the Joe Budden podcast spoke about it, and they were laughing and being really snarkish and sarcastic.
I don't believe him. Dr. Umar went on the internet and said, I'm broke, send me some shit. They f***ed with my Chase account. All my money's disappeared. I don't know what he said.
Is that what he does? Like,
what?
I
the
really don't know what he's
fundraising
talking about. So he didn't say he was broke. He just said that his funds are frozen.
Yeah.
Which is different. Like,
Okay, that's different.
Like he got, like someone hacked into his account. Sometimes when the people hack into your account, you can't access the money.
They freeze your account.
They freeze your account. And so right now, the only way he can access money is through PayPal.
Niggas start laughing in the middle of the pitch because they know it's
That's my man. Nah. I know that was going to do that. Hey, yo. My
Niggas
account.
start laughing.
Send a cash out here.
Do they even have PayPal
As
cards,
if they don't
bro?
believe that
Yeah,
Umar
they do.
Johnson's accounts
do?
are really
Yeah.
closed, and if he was scamming,
Debit card?
I've
Yeah.
seen somebody who I
they're just
respect
through
called
PayPal.
D.
I'm about
Darrell,
to say, bro.
which is
how are you going to spend the money?
He's a
PayPal is
real
to
big
bank
Umar
account.
Johnson supporter, a huge Umar Johnson donator over the years. Even he spoke out against Umar Johnson and his online antics.
Umar is going viral, acting in all type of ways that a professional and a person of his education should not be behaving in such a
Hey,
way.
brother, I just want to say thank you, bro. Thank you, man. You finally smelling the coffee. You finally smelled the coffee. Round of applause for bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you, bro. You're smelling the coffee, gang.
Shut out the remix.
Yeah.
He's not going viral for even
I want somebody to
improving the
applaud me
likelihood
if I
of a
woke
school
up out of a spell.
He is not going viral
Giving
for
this
the
nigga
things that he
millions.
should be going viral for.
Yeah, I
Everything
could've
is
been
related
building
to a
several
woman.
houses with the money I
Everything
gave
is
this
related to some foolishness that he said with someone. He's going viral for going on other shows. So, and this is one of the reasons why I pulled my support. Because
Yeah, yes.
I pulled my support because I knew that
Yes.
Umar could not overcome the taxes
Thank you.
that he had to pay. And that he was poorly operating the business. Okay? That's why. And I
Good
didn't
job,
see
bro.
it getting any better. That's why I pulled my support. That's why I stopped.
Don't feel
creating
bad about it
videos.
either.
That's why. And it, when
Good job.
I created Umar Johnson videos, it was critical of him.
That was
Yeah.
the moment where I said, yeah, it's over for
You
Umar,
woke
bro.
up. Yeah.
Because D. Darrell was one of Umar Johnson's biggest supporter online. if you were somebody who was in the weeds of things when, when the Umar Johnson YouTube niche first started back in like 2017, 2016, then you understand that D. Darrell was one of the founders of Umar Johnson's support system. So for him to be turning on Umar Johnson, it's serious. Now, he's not even necessarily saying Umar Johnson is a straight up scammer, just like the Joe Budden podcast was trying to suggest. But D. Darrell is talking about the antics of Umar Johnson. You see, Umar Johnson, and Cory Holcomb also touched on this too, and we'll get to Cory Holcomb, shortly after this. But Cory Holcomb and D. Darrell is saying, bruh, you are a doctor. You're somebody who is raising millions of dollars. Well, you're trying to raise millions of dollars. You currently raise, I believe, $750,000 to $1.6 million. We don't know what the real number is, but you're trying to raise a lot of money to run a school. Based on your online antics, nobody in their right mind is going to believe that you can run a school based on how you're talking in these interviews and the type of things you're doing. Like, I don't feel like we'll ever be able to turn on YouTube or turn on TV, even back then, and see Malcolm X or Martin Luther King talking about sucking on the Shango stick and fishy coochie. Sheesh. I feel like those things were beneath them. They were men of ideas. Umar Johnson, I believe, is a man of ideas, but he also gets sidetracked. One of the instances was when he was on the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. Umar Johnson engaged in a conversation that I believe, man, if you're Umar Johnson and you're trying to restore faith in your support system, especially after you announce that you've gone broke, you probably don't want to come on a podcast and speak like this.
Listen, you have to.
And if they ever come home with a loosey-goosey, they get divorced. If you ever get in my bed and your rubber band pop, keep going to your mama's house.
What does that mean?
If the rubber band popped.
Like the hymen? They gotta be virgins?
If your walls are worn out.
But you would know that before you marry me. You would know that. You're not gonna tell me.
This is crazy, bro.
You damn right.
Yeah, I know you can.
Some queens have put so many miles on their vajayjay. Oh, Dr. Umar, please.
No, listen, this is real.
This is our ambassador for Black Queens, y'all.
Who are in better vaginal health than women in their 30s. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I've dated women who you would think they were virgins and they over the age of 40. I've dated women under 40. You would think they was over the age of 60.
Can I introduce the daughter
miles
Kegels?
on your engine and the transmission will slip.
I don't believe you can tell. I don't think
Yes, you can tell.
I don't think you know that.
Listen, biggest mistake women make.
I'm gonna put it on Dr. Umar the whole time he's talking.
So listen, ladies, talk about it. Talk about it.
Kegels, thank you.
No two are the same. Kegels.
I might play a sound effect every time he says something crazy.
Listen, every woman in this room has a completely different energy. You have a completely different moisture level. You have a completely different temperature. Some of y'all stay cold, some of y'all get extra hot.
My moisture
some of
level
y'all
is the
extra
highest.
dry, some of y'all extra wet.
Me.
And the last one
That's me extra wet.
is your tightness.
You extra dry.
Your
One of y'all.
the best cookies in the world, the best peach cobbler you can ever have. Here, y'all listening, late? The best peach cobbler on earth. It is extra hot. It is extra wet, and it is extra tight. And the worst peach cobbler in the world is extra cold.
Yeah, what are we listening to right now, bro?
Listen, man, okay, I do understand that Umar Johnson gets paid for interviews, so Umar Johnson do have to, at some point, put on a show.
What are we listening to?
But this is wrong timing, bro.
Yeah.
People are already thinking you a joke because you came online and said
That's
that
real
you
shit,
broke
Flacco.
and you want them to send you money so you so you could live.
He has the entertain,
If
but
the goal is to open up a school,
I don't know. I
you're
feel like
relying
it's
on
levels,
people
bro.
sending you donations.
Right.
You know the
gotta
one thing you
portray a
don't
certain
do. One,
image
say
and
you
do
broke.
certain shit.
Two, behave online as if you're unhinged and incapable of running a school. Because you know who people ain't sending money to for a project? The man who say he broke, all right? I'm not, bro, think about the last time you sent somebody broke. Somebody who you believe really has a need for that money. Money for something else other than themselves. You just don't do it, bro. Bro, you'll be a fool to send somebody money and they telling you they broke and they need money. Why am I sending you money to build this when I know you're going to take the money and use it for yourself? It doesn't make sense. But also, too, you're still trying to be in charge of people's children. Nobody want to turn on the internet and see, like, their little dean talking like this, bruh. It's to me, it's not a good look at all. Now, if Umar Johnson had everything going right in his life, the school was up, he was not on the internet begging for money or
you don't know if
claiming
you
he was
want to be
broke,
an influencer.
then you can talk like this because
goddamn
you already accomplished what you're looking to accomplish. Now, Umar Johnson will continue, and he will tell a story of how he wanted to marry this chick, and he went away for 30 days, and he told her, "Don't let nobody touch these cookies." And when he came back, the cookies were contaminated. Essentially, she let somebody else hit. And Umar Johnson would go in details about how he went in the cookies, in the vagina, how he felt the moisture level was a little bit different.
Oh my God.
It's just weird altogether, man.
I went on a trip out the country. I was in love with her. This is here in Philadelphia. I said to myself, when I come back from this 30-day trip, if that right, we getting engaged.
Okay.
Because this was her final test. That was 30 days. That was simple. But she didn't know.
Oh,
Because you don't
my
tell them. Because if you
Lord.
tell them, then they gonna she gonna keep it tight just because she know. So I didn't tell them. So I came back 30 days, 30 nights, right? Out the country. I couldn't wait to hit it. I go inside my royal waters, and there was water missing. I said,
This shit
not the way I left
Bro,
this.
what kind of story are we hearing right now, gang? I'm trying to figure that out. Nigga, get out of here right now.
Audio is trash.
That drug going up, down.
And she said, nobody. I said, I'm going to ask you one more time, and I'm going to get dressed, and I'm walking out that door, and I'm never coming back. She said, nobody. I got up, put my clothes on. I said, you know what? I was about to marry your ass. You should have saw her face.
Did it hurt?
It hurt. I was more hurt because she, and them some good ass cookies she gave them to somebody while I was going. When I got to the door, she stopped me. And she looked at me, and guess what she said? How did you know?
Oh, that's what she said.
She finally admitted, because she was so overwhelmed that I knew. She said, was it the way I smelled? No. And let's be clear, ladies, cheaters has a different smell. Ladies, y'all need to know that. Did you hear me, princess?
Now that's true.
Cheaters has a, let me give you the 4 smells of a woman. You want the 4 scents?
I don't want the 4 cents, okay?
No, we're good.
I'm straight. I'm good.
We're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Hey, and this is
We're on the
also
same
too a red
page,
flag because Umar Johnson is a single man. The school he's opening up is for black boys. Now, Umar Johnson has put an emphasis on how he wants black boys from single mother households because they need the mentors the most. Somebody hears this conversation and they automatically think, man, bro, you only want the single mothers, man, because you trying to crack something, man. Man, you trying to get something, bro. Like, what you? And that's the route that Cory Holcomb would take. Cory Holcomb would call Umar Johnson a predator and claim that Umar Johnson preys on the lanes and the single women. Like, he would claim that Umar Johnson essentially is running game on women to get them out their drawers or get them out their pocketbooks. That's also a narrative that's existed long before Cory Holcomb. People has been saying that Umar Johnson, was doing this school, that Umar Johnson was essentially getting the bulk of his donations from single mothers because the single mothers, they, like single mothers with troubled kids, they have little to no hope. And they've seen Umar Johnson as their savior that could take their child and put them on the right path. Now, when Umar Johnson started this, kids who were in 5th grade would be sophomores in high school by now. So if you donated money to Umar hoping that your kid will go to the school, like you're out your money, because chances are if you donated to Umar Johnson at the beginning of his donations, but your kid is probably damn near graduating college by now, depending on what grade they were in. All right. Yeah. So here's Cory Holcomb, and here's what he has to say about Umar Johnson. Cory Holcomb was very harsh towards Umar Johnson.
If I see you taking advantage of the sisters in the hood, I'm going to call it out. I've waited a long time to call it out. You hold up black women, literally. You hold them up, then you hold them up. I can't co-sign that. Stop doing that. First of all, it's embarrassing for you to be begging and playing it off like somebody asked you for something. That's how I found out I didn't have nothing. So y'all do something for me. No, homie, don't talk to us like that, man.
Guru, he come around
I'm talking about
Umar. What?
You gonna get lames
Cory on the road
to
right
do
now.
something for you, because it's a sucker boy in here in a minute. But you embarrassing yourself, man. You had some credibility because you a good speaker. But a lot of good speakers do a lot of bad things. And what you're doing, man, it's time to realize you cannot live like that and get respect. Begging, meeting up with the sisters, using them. The lady said you had her trying to take care of your mama 2 weeks after you met her.
Oh, wow.
Who gonna put somebody in the house with their mama
Definitely
and you don't
needed for
know
2
them?
weeks. Yeah, that's crazy.
Unless it's a professional.
Yeah, they could be doing anything to your mama.
And even then, you still don't know them. You're just paying for that service. So
Yeah, like you pay for a professional because it comes probably with some type of insurance.
there you go, right? And experience, but we still don't know them.
Well, let's say you desperate and you throw somebody in there with your mama. Here it is, later on, you talking about this lady who went and helped your mama and went and picked you up at the airport. You saying she broke into your bank account and her vagina stank. If you ask me, he burnt bridges with a lot of respectable people. Lames will always be available for you. And if you want to work the lames, you work the lames. But, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I heard he not even in the country.
Man.
Begging on the internet from somewhere else. You talking about a lady's vagina. You say a lady's vagina stink, who's some black woman, fishy, whatever, and then you blame her for breaking in your bank account. But when you met her, you didn't have a ride from the airport.
As far as I'm willing to go with it, I'm willing to go as far as I think Umar Johnson needs to present himself better if he's going to restore people's faith in this school project. Am I going to call Umar Johnson a predator? I'm not. I feel like Umar Johnson engaged in consensual relations with all the women who have came forward. Now, was he nice to these women? Probably not, but it was all consensual. So I won't go as far as saying he's a predator. Is Umar Johnson using this school as a way to clap single mother cheeks? I don't know. I haven't seen empirical 100% definitive evidence. It kind of, it's starting to look a little crazy because every woman that reach out that we've heard of on the internet for help, they end up getting in a relationship with Umar Johnson, I think like a few years ago, there was this lady called Dylan Cribb who claims, that she flew Umar Johnson out to, I think, China for a particular meeting
like somebody
with some
I
type
know
of black
in
group in
like,
China. They ended up having relations. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? Do you guys think it's time for Umar Johnson to start rebranding? Or do you guys feel like Umar Johnson is doing nothing wrong? Let me know in the comment section, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out how No Jumper employees just got pressed by some real serious gangbangers for doing this. Click on this video right here to find out what this is. I'm gonna see you guys in this video.
Shout out to
Out of here, folks.
Flacco.
Peace.
T-Raw, take us home, brother.
Yeah, I do feel like Dr. Umar should rebrand, or at least he got to clean up his act, bro. When you consider yourself an activist in the community, bro, you just got to move a certain way, bro. Like he said, if motherfuckers like fucking Martin Luther King and Malcolm X did this, do y'all think we would have still followed them? Hell no. So, hey, you got to clean up your act, Dr. Umar.
Taking a page out of Reggie's book. You begging as a grown ass man? Come on, man. All right, man. Y'all already know. Y'all made it to the end of another video, man. Love y'all, rip y'all, man. Binge the rest of videos on the channel, man. We can't do this without you. We gonna see y'all in the next. Yeah. Peace.